All right, what's up everyone? Karu here from iTennis HQ. Today we're just gonna do a quick step-by-step beginner's guide on how to hit a double-handed backhand. Okay, this is a very common shot. You've seen most players today hit the double-handed backhand. So I'm just gonna run through a few steps on how to hit it, especially for you beginners out there. So the first thing is grip. Okay, so right hand grip or dominant hand grip if you're a lefty. Continental, there's a couple variations I'll show you in a close-up, but mostly here continental. Okay, left hand, same thing. You might want to hold continental. There's a few different variations. Maybe it's semi-western, which again I'll show you in a close-up. But for overall grips on the backhand side, on the double-handed backhand side, just very simple. Nothing extreme. Try not to hold the racket like this. So that's the first thing. Second thing, starting from a ready position. Okay, don't just like be here. Here you need a good ready position in order to hit any good stroke. Okay, so ready position, you can be here. I personally actually hold the racket always with my two hands on the racket, so I can just quickly turn. Okay, so that's step number 2. Good ready position here, around this chest height here. Obviously, good steps, wide base, being a good ready position here, so you're quick to turn your shoulders. All right, so step number 3, most important step here, is the turn. Okay, so your opponent hits the ball, comes to you, to your backhand, you know it's a backhand. You need to be quick to turn your shoulders and your upper body. Okay, so from this position, from the ready position, I want to make sure I'm turning. So here I'm just turning my shoulders. See, I'm here and now I am turned, and not just my shoulders, not like this, but my torso. So think about turning your shoulders, and your belly button from pointing this way is going to point to the side fence. So I'm going to turn, and you see that from this turn, so from here to here, just with the turn, I'm already in the position I need to be. I don't need to do anything with my hands. I don't need to do it like this. I don't need to like go like that or down here. From just shoulder turn, I make this turn and I'm already in position. You see, I'm in a great position here, 45-degree angle. Here, again, the take back, some people like it a little more like that. Some people might want to go a little lower, but just the turn, shoulder turn and body turn, very important. Okay, so from here to here. So belly button is pointing this way. So ball is coming, I'll go split step, turn. Okay, from this point on, we're gonna use load on our right leg. So I turn my shoulders and now I'm in the left leg. Okay, but I'm gonna start loading on the right leg. I haven't done anything with my arms. I'm just keeping them here. Okay, so from here I turn and I'm gonna load here, heel and toe. If you want to watch our video on heel and toe on how to step in, that'll be linked below. Okay, so nice good turn here. Okay, so again, ready position. Okay, right grips, turn. So again, belly button pointing this way, my shoulder is turning here. Okay, and now we're gonna start moving the racket forward. Most people will teach, and it's very, it's the right way to do it, to try and do a C shape with your racket. So you're gonna loop and create a C shape here as you're going down. Okay, so your racket needs to be up, it's up here and it's gonna start moving forward, but it needs to drop because you wanna hit from low to high. So make sure you're drawing a C shape. I also say do like a Nike swoosh. So the Nike swoosh like this. So from here, and then the racket is gonna move forward like a Nike swoosh. So the tip of your racket is gonna paint a Nike swoosh. So from here, make the turn. Okay, create this C shape or the Nike swoosh, the beginning of the Nike swoosh here. Okay, so I'm making sure I'm turning. As I'm making this turn here, my belly button that was pointed that way is going to start moving around as well. You don't want to open too early like this. You want to kind of move together, but it's also needs to start turning. Otherwise, you're going to hit it like this. Okay, so from this position, you start turning, moving forward. Okay, so again, let's reset the right grip. Okay, which we'll show in a second. Turning the shoulder, ready position. Then we're gonna turn the shoulders. Okay, so first thing, split step, turn the shoulders. We're gonna step in a little bit of an angle here. See, you don't want to stay open like that. Okay, step in at an angle here, and see how I haven't done much with my arms. I just turn, the racket is in the right position. C shape. Okay, and now you want to feel, as you're moving forward, you want to feel like you're pushing with the left arm, with the left palm, and not pulling with the right arm. Okay, so like a lot of people end up going like this. See how I'm pulling? You want to make sure you're pushing. So it's almost a forehand. It's a forehand, but lefty, right? The right hand is just helping me stay nice and solid through it. But here, I'm pushing with my left palm forward. Okay, so make sure as you're drawing the C here, or the Nike swoosh, you're pushing, because the left hand and the left elbow will need to lead after. So make sure you're making this turn, pushing and not pulling. Most people that have bad backhands, they end up pulling like this. Okay, so turn here and you're pushing. Okay, so as you're creating the C, and again, we're pushing, right? Contact needs to be in front. Okay, that's tennis, any shot, doesn't matter what you do back here. If the contact is in front, it's okay. If you have a perfect take back, but the contact is back here, doesn't matter, you're not gonna hit the ball well. So make sure the contact is nice and in front of your hips here. Okay, not too far in front, don't reach, but like nice and in front of your hips. Okay, so as you make contact, you wanna make sure the racket is moving from low to high. Don't just go straight like that. That's flat backhands will do that another time. But make sure the racket is moving up, again, like the Nike swoosh. Remember, C shape, it moves up and you're pushing. So when you make contact here, in front, immediately your left elbow or right elbow, if you're lefty, should start moving up like this. You see how I'm turning? Okay, the left elbow will lead, the hands will also lead. Okay, the hand will lead, but you want to make sure your elbow is actually strong through it. You don't want to like a loose contact like this. You want to make sure you're actually having like a firm contact, and the elbow it's bringing the racket around. Okay, so from here, C shape or Nike swoosh, contact in front, okay, and then we'll go around. Okay, so make sure after the contact, again, you see how belly button was pointed this way, belly button starts turning everything together, swing as a unit, and your racket is going to move around you and upwards all the way to your right shoulder here. Okay, that's a good finish. Make sure you're always finishing up here if you're a beginner. Obviously, the pros, they might do a little bit differently sometimes, but for beginners, from here to here and around. And you see how the tip of my racket after I hit will lead and not the grip. The grip is not going to lead, the tip of the racket is going to lead after you hit. Okay, so let's see it in action. Rap, can you feel me some? All right, so Austin's gonna feed me a couple here. I'm gonna show you exactly those steps. So pay attention to everything. So I'm gonna start here with my grip, okay, ready position. I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna create that C shape. Again, boom, turn, create the C shape. Make sure my racket is moving upwards. Again, turn, step, hit. Okay, so turn, I step, C shape. Turn, step, Nike swoosh. And you see how I hit in front and my racket is moving up. Try not to hit down like that, from high to low. You want to be hitting from low to high. Doesn't matter if the ball's coming high, you still need to hit the ball up a little bit, otherwise you go straight into the net. Okay, so that's, feed me a couple more. Here we go, turn my shoulders, boom, C shape. Turn my shoulders. I'm doing mostly with my left arm here. I'm not doing a lot with my right arm. Just nice and strong with my left arm, left hand, and everything. Good contact. Okay, so if I go a little bit harder here, boom. Okay, so one last one, and I hope you guys kind of got it. So ready position, turn my shoulders, step, C shape or Nike swoosh. Okay, so those are the basics. So remember, grip. Okay, right grip. Again, we'll show you in a second. We also have articles on our website on every grip that you need to for each stroke. You need the right grips for each stroke. Ready position. Okay, if you see the ball is coming to your back, and you're going to turn the shoulders first. Okay, first thing you're going to turn the shoulders, belly button pointing that way. Okay, then you're going to step with the right leg or the leading leg if you're a lefty here. Okay, step here, and then make sure you're creating that C shape or Nike swoosh, hitting the ball in front, and then moving upwards with the elbow. Firm contact. Too many people end up trying to hit the ball a little bit too loose like that. Make sure you're swinging as a unit. I'm turning and I'm hitting everything together. Pay attention to my turn, hit, you hit everything together. Again, last one, and turn, hit, everything together. Sounds good? So this is the double-handed backhand for beginners. I hope this is helpful. If you guys have any questions, make sure you can comment below. Let us know. We'll try to answer every comment. And subscribe if you found this video helpful. It really helps the channel. Visit mytennishq.com. We have a ton of different articles there. And I'll see you guys on the next one.